Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. So we're going to be continuing on with Lunar. So last time we left off, did a couple of things. Fought the statue form of Jessica's father. Managed to break out. We're now in the Demon Tower. We're supposed to get a diamond from the top of it in order to prove that we can enter into the Thieves Guild so that we can get the dragon wings back from the Thieves Guild, because they basically stole it from Null, even though Null didn't even have it equipped. Judging from the outside, this place is at least 6 stories tall, but where are the stairs? I'm not going to let these goons beat me to the top and take my treasure away. Well, it's technically not mine until I steal it, but you know what I mean. Okay, it sounds like something activated. What do you think Damon's treasure looks like? Oh, I can't wait to see it, and touch it, and love it. Hey, I know how exciting it can be to steal, buddy, but it's not that exciting. I don't know, Kyle. I've seen you get pretty excited after stealing a kiss from me. It's empty. The Thieves Guild has never been able to plunder the Demon Spire, and that's why the boss sent us here. We're the best of the best. If anyone can loot this joint, it's us. So make sure you stay out of our way. Okay, so these are actively opening and closing different doors. Interesting. Bloody hell, whoever built this blasted spire forgot to put in stairs. Bollocks, I say bollocks. I feel like a bloody wanker walking around in circles like this. Guessing that I need to activate all of them in order to get the stairs to go. I, Damon, have granted you the privilege to tread within these sacred walls. However, if you wish to proceed any further, you must answer my question. What is the origin of our world, created at the hand of Althena? I have a question of my own. What the hell are you talking about, you weirdo? I was about to ask something like that myself. Shouldn't a brilliant student like you know the answer to this one, Nash? Of course I do. You don't sound too sure, Nash. Alex, why don't you let Mia try to answer instead? Mia, why don't you try? Good call, Alex. We're counting on you, Mia. My mother spoke of this subject long ago. The answer is magic. You are correct, you may enter. I know you'd do it, Mia. And that's just what I would have said. Why are you staring at me, cat? How dare you imply that that an elite magician of the magic, yada yada yada. Why don't we save the excuses until we have a chance to explore this place? Alright, looks like we finally got some creatures. Alright, well.
Check this out!
Okay, so they seem to be immune to physical attacks and weak to magic specifically. Spiritual staff. Spiritual staff. Cast fireball. Alright, so you have to actually use MP on it, it looks like. That's 6.
Check this out.
Also gonna be more than a little annoying if I have to use magic on every single one of these guys. Well, that work if I do it that way.
Check this out.
Because I know active magic can do it, but in like physical,
Yeah.
nope. Even if it uses AP or MP.
Blessing of Althena. In the name of the goddess.
Alright, is it just the mummies or is it all the enemies? Even this guy.
Check this out.
Yeah, so it's all of them.
By the power of Althena. Cold device.
And I can't use items to conserve MP. I have to use MP. Starlight makes sense. Alright, is that the last one? Might be. Defend. Hit him with the magic. Defend.
Check
And
this out.
last time they did hit everyone, so.
Blessing of Althena. Cold device.
Alright, they'll level up for Alex. Another Starlight. Nope, I'm missing one. Wait, no, it's just, yeah. To proceed further, you must demonstrate your mental fortitude by answering my question. People who rely entirely on force shall ultimately be destroyed by force. What? We can't use force? Calm down, Kyle. If you had listened for once, you'd know he didn't say that. Please continue, Damon. But the person who controls force can avoid it altogether. What controls force? What kind of game is this, old man? Even I know the answer to that one. Come on, Alex, let me handle it. I don't think this is a question that Kyle can't answer. She's right, Alex. Can't place your fate in the hands of this brain-dead brigand. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, Nash, or you might get it cut off. Calm down, you two. Alex, this is your call. I have to go with Nash. If one desires the right outcome, one must first make the right decision, as the proverb goes, and you, Alex, have made the right decision. Quit babbling and just answer the stinking question. Calm down, Barbarian. I can't answer the question if I don't take my time to think about it. If you don't spit out the answer right this second. Get over yourself. Answer the question, Nash. Come on, Nash. Hurry up. Alright. The answer, Damon, is skill. Skill controls force. You are correct. You may proceed. Well, what do you know? He does know something. Wow, I'm impressed, Nash. Thank you, Mia, but it really was an easy question, at least for me anyway. You got lucky, Magic Boy. And I guarantee it's gonna run out soon. Don't be so grumpy, Kyle. Let's go upstairs. Alright, new enemies. Alright, looks like we got a guy that's gonna possibly heal us. Stage is closed. Alright, so I'm assuming that I'm still going to try to attack him just in case, but there might be more enemies that can only be damaged by magic. Upper block.
Check this out.
Nope, can only be damaged by... Nope, not even force.
Fury of the flame!
So can they only be damaged by themselves? With like confusion? Paralyze, confuse. Yeah, Nash
Special
definitely needs.
delivery.
Blessing of Althena!
Oh, cool. Heal as much as possible. Come on. Yep. Not gonna let us run again.
Come on, get back on your feet!
That man seems to be in a great deal of pain. He's clutching his stomach. Perhaps it's food poisoning? I haven't had that since the time Jess whipped up a batch of laxative chocolate cookies. Hey, I thought they were chocolate chunks, okay? The overpowering stench might have been your first clue. That came later. What's wrong, Alex? Nothing. Let's leave this sick little conversation behind and get on with things. We better find out what's really wrong with that guy on the floor. Are you feeling ill, sir? It's nothing. I'm busy. Go away. Well, excuse us for caring. Don't worry about this guy, Alex. If he says he's okay, then he must be okay. Besides, there's already a staircase. Let's go. Wait, just a minute. You're a priestess, aren't you? Well, yes, only priestess of the goddess Athena is allowed to wear these robes. It's your job to help people in distress, isn't it? So use one of your healing spells to they teach you quick. What are you babbling about? When Mia asked you a second ago, you said it was nothing. That was then, and this is now. Let the healing spell fly, sugar. Until I know the cause of your pain, I don't know what kind of magic to use. Please, tell us what's wrong. My stomach just started hurting all of a sudden. Probably something you ate? What should I do, Alex? Help this guy out, or just back to finding out the next floor? This pain seems real. Help him. Come on, Alex, this guy's a jerk, and I tend not to want to help anyone who yells at me. Please, Jessica, Alex wouldn't have asked if he didn't think it was the right thing to do. Okay, you're right, I should help him, regardless of his lack of social skills. Your actions were correct. You may proceed. Know that I am impressed by your performance thus far. I'm not impressed by your last test, Damon. That wasn't fair. Young lady, you're hardly in a position when we met. I don't want to hear any excuses. I just want to tell you to not pull something like that again. Okay, let's go. Jess, your mood swings are more violent than a hurricane. What did he say? Nothing. Let's move along. Alright, yeah, it's always fun when you get to fight a bunch of enemies that can't actually be hurt. When I tried to use like a confusing ability, that didn't work either, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do there then. Oh, it's all my healing items. I'll throw it on another save. Because I do need to check around here a little bit more, see if I can find... Yep. Yep. Whole bunch of frickin' damage on my whole team. God, just won't let us run. For Starlight. Alright, come on. Over here. I think that's this whole floor. Great. Yeah, that's this whole floor. 6 rooms and just a bunch of enemies that you can't actually do any damage to. Unless I have to do damage to it through abilities. You can't just use, like, regular attacks. You have to actually, like... Let's try this.
Special delivery! Yeah!
Okay, yeah, so you have to actually use skills.
Cold device.
Yeah, magic doesn't seem to do anything. Go that guy. Maybe we can use the staff on him now? Nope.
Yeah!
By the power of Althena.
Gotcha!
Okay, so that's why. So first level was only magical abilities, second level only physical skills. What is this going to be? Now only items or something? But we do need to... restore some MP here. I think I bought a couple of these. Okay, regular attacks. Okay, we got one down. Okay, it looks like these guys are at least damageable by regular attacks and abilities. Just focus this one guy down. Stoned. Alright, you got a level up. Ice Wall learned. Spirit Bandana. Alright, so we can wear that. Only Nash. Don't like how many corners there are to just get kind of stuck on here. Another Starlight. Can I use abilities, or are these guys just only basic attacks?
Yeah!
No, I can use regular abilities and stuff too. Alright, well at least these guys aren't super accurate. Level up for Jessica. Nice pendant. Defense against thunder and fire attacks. Alright. Of course.
Special delivery! Yeah! Ha!
In the name of the goddess!
Alright. I guess the challenge of this one is that you gotta go like back and forth to activate all of the different doors. If you wish to proceed further, you must make a decision. In making your way through the spire, who has been the least helpful? He or she must admit to their weakness and leave immediately. What the hell are you talking about? None of us are going anywhere, Damon. Either you surrender your weakest member, or you shall all perish. Did I mention how much I hate your guts, old man? This is a real problem, Alex. How are we going to decide which one of us leaves? We can't decide, because none of us was the least helpful. We made it this far by working together, Alex. That's true, but I don't think Damon cares. So what are we going to do, Alex? Kyle can't leave. Then who? Jessica's not weak. It can't be Mia. Of course it can. We'd never do anything like that to her. But who's left? We won't give up Nash. Alex, the only one left is... We won't make anyone leave. This is impossible. None of us were less important than the other in getting this far. But if we don't pick someone, we can't go to the next floor. I don't care. Just as Mia said before, we all worked as a team to get here. None of us is any less important than the others. Well said, Alex. Well said indeed. If you are not aware of your importance as an individual and as a group, it would be impossible for you to overcome the many obstacles that lie ahead. You may proceed. Am I the only one who noticed how this old fart really enjoys messing with our heads? Yeah, this old fart really is starting to tick me off. Please calm down, you two. All that matters now is that we can continue to the next floor. Is it just me, or is it unusually peaceful on this floor? I don't feel any nearby magic, but I think Kyle is wise to be suspicious. Maybe the monsters ran away because they heard we were kicking butt and taking names. Yeah. Or they might just be all in this one room. Maybe Damon gave up the test because he knows we'll pass them all. That would be nice and all, but I think we should stay alert until we reach the top. Yeah, what Mia said, Cat. Well, excuse me for thinking positive, Nash. Yeah, so... I need to activate something in here. Alright, well, something feels like it's gonna go on. What is this big lump of clay? What are we supposed to do with this exactly? You have sculpted the clay into an image of what you consider to be priceless treasure. However, if your creation fails to impress me, you shan't be allowed to enter my private chamber. The lump's too big for us to sculpt it alone, so 5 of us have to work together. Hey, what about me? Since we can't each make our own treasures, one of us will have to direct the others. I'm the resident brigand and treasure expert, so I think the choice is obvious. Unless someone has a problem with that, Jess. Yeah, I do. We'll all have to make this decision, Kyle. And you just have us make something worthless anyway. Indeed he would, whereas I live in Vane, the most beautiful city in the world. I'm bursting with precious artistic sensibility. Back off, Ego Angelo. The best thing I need, the last thing that I need from you and Kyle is to have a narcissism duel. Mia, who do you think should decide what to make? Well, since we have no idea what will impress Damon, I believe we should take turns guiding our sculpting efforts. I knew Mia was the smartest of us all. Okay, Alex. So, who's going to be the first leader? Sure, you go first, Kyle. Alex, as usual, you've made the right decision, and I promise to enjoy bossing you all around. So what are you planning to create, boss? Don't keep us in suspense. I won't spoil the surprise, but I can tell you it'll be a beautiful sight. This from a guy who uses the word beautiful to describe beer with a good head of foam. Alex, you have to make that part bigger there. Jess, what are you doing? I knew you'd be bad at this. Nash, that's too twisted. A little to the left, Mia. Come on, Null. We're almost done. No time to take a break. Kyle, I think you're going to have to tell us what we just made. I'm too afraid to guess. Come on, Jess. Get your mouth out of the gutter. It's a crowbar, or what we in the trade commonly call a jimmy. Kyle, I've seen you do a lot of stupid things in your life, and I've just seen one more. Aren't you listening to me? This baby can get you in and out of places than any other singular device. Once a thief, always a thief. I suppose I just thought you were different. But Jess, this thing really is a treasure. It can open even the most stubborn vaults. You'll never learn, will you? Here we are, in the bosom of knowledge. Bosoms are good. Can you focus just for one moment? Here we are in the bosom of knowledge, and you're still advocating lawless ways. Don't you see the problem with that? Well, I suppose you have a point, kind of. You have done well, but not well enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again. Okay, Alex is going to be our leader this time. Kyle. Let's see what Jessica has to make. I won't disappoint you, Alex. My sculpting's going to leave Damon's jaw on the floor. What are you going to make? Something that's been important to me since I was a child, Mia. Jess, I don't think Damon would be wowed by a sculpture of your teddy bear, do you? Zip it, pig boy. Looks good, Alex? Kyle, you're sculpting clay, not stone. Be a little more gentle. Come on, Nash, you need to work well with others. Mia, could you help out now? No, you're working a little too slow. Hey, Jess, this looks like you had us make some kind of giant tapeworm. Why? No, moron, it's a necklace that my mother bought for me when I was a little girl. But you gotta admit, it does kind of look like a big old tapeworm. Well, you get your mind out of the gutter. Don't you remember the time you told me how beautiful this necklace looked on me, Kyle? I remember when you used to give me compliments like that all the time. Jess, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Sometimes I think you forget that I have feelings, Kyle. I said I was sorry. What else do you want? You have done well, but not well enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again. Okay, Alex is going to be later this time. Well, not Kyle. Not Jessica. How about Mia? I think you should lead us. Are you sure, Alex? I've never done anything like this before. You worry too much, Mia. You'll do just fine. Thank you, Null. Well then, what should I make? Just make something that you really like, Mia. Something you consider a treasure. Alright, alright. I know what I want to make. Alex, make that prettier. Kyle, please try to be serious. Hold that part up, Jessica. Nash, I think you could be a little kinder. Now, if you're tired, you can rest. Yeah, what is this? It's Corgan Gidra. Isn't he just the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I love Little Gone. I had no idea you had such a fondness for monsters, Mia. You think I'm weird, don't you? But he's so cute. Look at the round body and his beady little eyes. He just makes me melt. Don't you think he's cute, Jessica? He's certainly unique. Don't you think so, Kyle? You really want to know what I think? If this thing were any uglier, it'd be my butt. What the... The next time you cover my mouth, like that, Nash, I'm gonna gnaw off your fingers. There's no need for you to be so rude to me, a brigand. You're only going to hurt her feelings. Stop it, you two. Don't fight on the front. Don't fight in front of the cute little golem. You've done well, but not enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts. So I'm assuming that it's supposed to be a statue of Luna. Alright, but I'm gonna give everyone a shot to do this. Alright, what about you, Nash? You seem confident that Damon will be impressed by your treasure. You won't be the only one, Alex. I expect that all of you will be awestruck by it. Sounds exciting, Nash, but what is it exactly? Just watch it take shape, Mia. I think you'll be especially surprised by my insight. Alex, that section needs to be much more detailed. Kyle, are you paying attention to anything I'm saying? You're not. You're doing it all wrong. You need to use a lighter touch than that, Jessica. That's perfect, Null. Now, perhaps you should let Mia do your part. Nash, what is this? Yes, it's vain. There's nothing more important to me. Sculpture is excellent, but if you wish to impress me, you'll have to show me your real treasure. Real treasure? You're kinda cute when you play dumb, Nash. Hehehehe. Your real treasure is right here. What are you talking about? Come on, man, it's her, Mia Alisa. There's nothing more important to you than she is. I knew it. I knew Nash had a crush on Mia. You're wrong. Mia is my... I don't think I've ever seen such a deep shade of red. Heh. Come on, Nash, say it with me. Mia is my treasure. La la la, I can't hear you. The youth of the Magic Guild, bold and bright. The sculpture must be making you nostalgic for home, Nash. Why else could you be singing the Magic Guild school song? I don't know which of these two is more clueless. The treasure you have made does not impress me. You must try again. Okay, Alex is going to be the leader this time. So not Kyle, not Jessica, not Mia, definitely not Nash. It's gonna be. Perhaps I could try. Great. So, what are you going? Of course, leave it to me, Alex. Pay attention, Alex. I told you not to do it like that. Oh, you suck. You used way too much there, Jessica. They're not that big. Nash, are you sure you don't want to take a break? Way to go, Mia. It's just beautiful, Alex. Really looks like the goddess. Well, of course it does. You had me fix all your mistakes. That is indeed a beautiful treasure. You have passed the final test. Alex, I was trying to make a statue of Luna, but everyone else thinks that it's the goddess. Weird. Alright. Oh, quickly save here. And we'll continue on to the next floor in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. You can also check out when I stream. Normally when I stream during the week, it's Wednesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 11. Fridays is from 2 to 6, and Saturdays is from 1 to 6. So you can check out when I'm streaming. Right now, we actually just finished Fallout 3, so we should be moving on. My current idea is between Borderlands, like the original Borderlands, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag, just because I never played Black Flag, but I have played Borderlands, so it's between a game that I've never played and a game that I have. I do know that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is viewed very, very positively, so I would like to actually try it out for myself. I played with Assassin's Creed games. I played 1. I got through like I think half of 2, but I think 2 had like 3 different games that was all just like it was the regular game, and then there was like 2 additional releases that had Ezio as like the main character. And so I started 2, and then I was just like, there's like way too much game here for me to try to run through completely. So I kind of dropped off of 2, and then I haven't played any other Assassin's Creed after that. But I do like the Assassin's Creed, like the original Assassin's Creed, so I'm sure that Black Flag, which a lot of people love, would actually be really good. So I'm going to try that out, or go back to Borderlands and just kind of play a game that I'm really comfortable with, and I kind of know a lot of the ins and outs of like the mechanics and kind of what I want to do with it. But yeah, join me, let me know what you think. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night.